Hello. Hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday and New Year. Hopefully everybody was healthy. All that good stuff. I unfortunately will not be in school for most of this week. I'll be able to come back on Friday. I'm fine. I'm healthy. But one of my family members, they tested positive for COVID, and I was exposed. So I was deemed as a close contact. So I need to quarantine. So I'll be able to come back on Friday. But unfortunately for you guys, I won't see you guys this week. I guess the best course of action for us is going to be for me to create videos, or I could also log on if you guys need me to for Google Meet, answer any questions you guys have. I'll have my email on me too. So it's really important over this week. If you guys need anything at all, you need to communicate with me. Your job, I would say, is the most strenuous with being the lawyers. So this video is specifically just for the lawyers. It's not for anybody else. Um, so we have about 2 weeks, 2 more weeks of prep. You have this week and you have next week of prep, and we're starting our mock trial. So time's winding down. We need to make sure that we're staying on top of things. You're really staying on track with things. You might need to do some outside stuff depending on how far you get in class. So I wanted to walk you guys through some things. So anyway, here's the schedule for as I said. So before break, you guys already started working on this. You guys should have read your scenario sheet. I saw you guys do that. The charges. You guys have all for the most part, I believe, have created your strategies. Um, so make sure your strategy sheet, your formal strategy Google Doc, is filled out and turned into me. I'm going to check that. I will be checking all the stuff this week. So things will be put in the grade book. So make sure that's done. So again, you're just following this. So let's see here where you guys should be at now. You guys should have, or you may have, or may not have got started on your order of witness Google Doc. Um, so again, all of these things are all located in, or they should be located in, right in your defense team Google Doc or your prosecution team Google Doc, where you'll find all of these materials. Um, so again, collaborate with your team's witnesses. So this week, as I told you guys, before break was more like the research phase. These next 2 weeks have to be very collaborative. You need to lean on the people in your teams to help you. Um, Kind of help get your thing together. So order of witness Google Doc. If I were you, this is just me. You are going to be put in charge of meeting with your witnesses. If I were you, I would just do it individually. So again, where do you find that at? Um, where is it at? Mock trial prep. You'll find the roles. So if you're in second period class, um, let's see here. If you are the defense team, so Mallory and Emma, your team is the defense team. So you're going to scroll down. You should be collaborating and working with Joey Brakovich, Shorty, Izzy, and Noah. This is basically your team of people who you should be working with, collaborating with. They should be helping you. And I'll make sure I convey that to them too. So you need to make sure that you're meeting with them either as a group or individually to talk about their roles and help you fill out some of the profile things, especially Noah. Noah Lotman is online, so I'll have to set up a Google Doc. I'll show you guys this in a minute. I set up a little breakout room for you guys, so you're gonna need to make sure that you guys get in contact with him and talk to him online. Joey, I think, is online. I'm not sure people after break are coming back or not, but you might need to again, same thing. You'll have a breakout room with him as well that you can kind of talk to and collaborate with. Shorty is online as well, as he was before break. I don't know what's going to happen after break. So same thing. You can work with him, talk to him on that breakout session. And then Izzy is in class, so that shouldn't be an issue to talk to her individually if you need to. Um, so that is your team. The prosecution. So Edie and Sam. Again, your team is basically everything that says prosecution. Aiden, Chelsea, Michaela, Jada, Kai, Emma. Anybody that's highlighted is online, but I could probably include Makai and Holden on there. Again, I'm not sure who's coming back after break or not. But again, same for you guys. I have a breakout session for you guys that all of these people are all in. So it's your choice to meet with them individually, or if you might need to, especially for the online kids, to talk to them individually on the breakout session as well, to make sure you're all on the same page with your witnesses. Again, your witnesses all here are writing questions for you, so you might need to collaborate with them, especially on this stage here with your order of witness doc. So make sure that you guys are leaning on them for help. Don't try to be a hero and do it all by yourself. They need to help you. So as you see here, collaborate with your team's witnesses. They were supposed to work on and complete a Google Doc called Witness Defendants. So they already have the questions done for you guys. Again, you guys should already have that doc. It should be in your guys' Google Doc actually, both sides. So if you guys go to, let's see here, prosecution team Google Docs. View assignments. Let's see, where's it at? So this is witness questions. This is for second period. This is in, you guys each have a copy of this. So you guys all have a copy of witness questions. So Makai, those are his sections, actually 4 right here. Again, you don't have to use these questions. You're more than welcome to look over their profile, talk to them individually. If I were you, prosecution and defense teams, I would go one by one. I would meet with Makai. I'll go over his profile, have a profile in front of him, kind of have him walk yourself through it. Now, again, you don't need both you guys doing that. One of you guys can take the reins and control this aspect of it. Depends on kind of how you want to allocate your resources and your time. Same for Aiden. Here's his questions right there. There's Preston's, Ginny Berger, Michaela. There's her questions and so forth. So they already made these for you. Again, you don't have to use all of them. You can also create your own to what makes sense to you. So again, that's that for you guys. And the defense team, you guys have the exact same thing in your guys' folder as well. So collaborate with team's witnesses. They were supposed to work on the Google Doc called Witness Defendant. They were supposed to create this sheet, and I already shared. I already did that. If the witnesses are not ready to share with you, maybe begin going through it yourself. I would highly recommend splitting up this work. You will later use this document to put your witness in order or how you would like to call them up on a witness stand. Do not worry about that now. You will do this later. So again, all this stuff is for here. In the Google Doc, open up the witness questions Google Doc. Your question should. So this is what I just went over with you. And then ultimately, let me screw this over. It's kind of hard for me to see. Again, I have some model speech samples PDF, procedure and courtroom PDFs to help you in terms of the next stage. All right, so this is kind of where you should be at right now. We'll be starting on this week. So as you see, Monday, January 4th, Wednesday, January 6th, and your agenda. This is both sides: defense team, prosecution team. At least one of you guys should begin on your opening statement. Google Doc. So when court begins, you're going to give an opening statement. Again, if you look back up to this part right here, I can have model speeches in your reading section in Google Classroom that can help you out. If you want to research, go into Google and type in opening statement lawyers. You find many samples of that. But again, where do you find that at? If you guys go into the reading portion, so prosecution materials, reading copies, you should see some roles and sample opening statements. If you click on this, you can kind of see some examples of, let's see here, where's it at? All right, so here's an opening statement example for prosecution to kind of give you an example for what it should look like, how you want to set it up, and here's an opening statement example for the defense. So this will help you out. in creating your opening statement guide. So again, that should be started, if not done, this week. Both lawyers do not necessarily need to work on this at the same time. I would honestly have one person write the opening statement and have the other edit when completed. Obviously, you're going to need to add, subtract things. The other lawyer, while they're working on that, working on the cross-examination Google Doc. So this will, basically what this is going to entail, you're going to, so go back to this. What this means, the cross-examination, is that, so let's say Edie and Sam, you're obviously you are working with your prosecution team for their questions, for what you're going to ask them. So cross-examination means, okay, so you're Edie and Sam, you also are going to have the opportunity to question John Navarrete, which is Noah Lotman. So you can start looking at, okay, well, what are some questions that I want to ask him. So you can start on that, as well as Gary Goodward, Preston, and then vice versa. Mallory and Emma, since you're the defense lawyers, you're going to have to cross-examine all the prosecution witnesses as well. So what questions are you going to want to ask them? Now, I will share with you guys. Actually, you know what? Both you guys make sure that you guys share your questions with the other side. So, for instance, Sam and Edie, once you guys kind of meet with your prosecution team and you have all your questions set up. So again, this doc, I believe, right here. So here's Makai, here's Aiden. So do me a favor, Edie and Sam, share this doc once you're ready, or once they ask for it, Emma and Mallory. So that way they can kind of look through some of the questions being asked too, and what questions were missed, what questions should they add, etc. So if that doesn't make sense, please let me know. But that's really your tasks this week. So let's see here. Anything else that I'm missing? So you can kind of go ahead and read through this, guys. It's all there for you for what you need to be doing. I'd say if you get to this far with opening statement, cross-examination, do some of these things, you'll be in pretty good shape. Now, finally, last but not least, I created breakout rooms. So breakout room number 1 is the defense team. So if you're the defense team, so again, going back to this, the defense team would be Mallory and Emma. It would be Joey, Shorty, Izzy, and Noah. You're the defense team. So I created a breakout room for you guys to join. Same goes for over here, the prosecution team. So I'd have Edie and Sam with Aiden, Chelsea, Michaela, Jada, Kai, Emma, Holden, Makai, and Autumn. You be in that breakout room, and then I have a jury one as well. So that's where you'll talk, and it's where you'll collaborate with other members of your team. If something doesn't work, you please let me know, email me, and I'll try to figure out the solution. All right. So anyway, hope all is well. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Again, I can always hop on a Google Meet with you guys if you guys are stuck somewhere or need some assistance or some clarification on something. But again, make sure that you guys communicate with me so I know kind of what you guys need and how I can support you. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one.